Hey guys, this is Brian, aka Dr. Denim, and today I'm bringing you a store review. I am a full-time reseller. I sell on eBay and some other platforms, but eBay is my primary platform. I'm a top-rated seller, and over the past month, I've done over $15,000 in sales. I only say that just to show you that I know a little something about reselling. And today I'm going to be reviewing an eBay store. This was a request. If you would like for me to review your eBay store, in the comments below, leave me a link or your eBay store name, and I can create a video for you reviewing your store and hopefully finding some suggestions for you to help you improve your store, which should help to more sales. And if you find this content valuable, consider subscribing and go ahead and give a thumbs up or a like. All right, let's go ahead and get straight into it. Here we have a store, Triple D Resells, and let's take a look at the store, see what we got here. All right, first off, the store, all right, well, eBay is really pushing an effort to get us more repeat buyers. That's part of their strategy, is they want quality buyers, and they're trying to push those to your store. And when I look at Triple D resellers, I notice that their store logo is blank and this banner is blank. So that's not very inviting. So Scott, you might want to consider, spend a little bit of time on, you can go to Canva, create a logo, create a banner for free, and that will help a little bit. Um, all right. The next thing I noticed is this about me information hasn't been changed. It just says based in the US since November of 2007. So if you're trying to create repeat buyers, you want to tell them a little bit about yourself. Who are you? What do you sell? And why should they shop with you? So I would spend a little bit of time also coming up with a short little blurb here about your store and a little bit about you so they can make a connection. All right. Next thing that kind of stands out, let's see, we got 110 feedback, 99.1% positive, 110 positive, 3 neutral, 1 negative, and then you can kind of see the breakdown right here. All right. Let's see. Actually, I'm sorry. I'm trying to look at, let's see, all items. All right, so we have 699 items for sale. Looks like mostly we're doing clothing. And let's look at the number that have sold to get an idea of the sell-through rate. And so we have 416 sold out of 699. And actually I looked at this just a minute ago, so I didn't have to waste time. Looks like, and this is based on a 90-day period, so you're selling about 59% of your items every 90 days, and that comes out to almost 20% through per month, which actually that's a really strong that's a really strong sell-through rate. And so you're doing a good job there, which means probably your pricing and different things are optimized. Let's filter. I always like to look at the highest priced items first and then go back to the most recent to get a feel of exactly what you're selling. On October 23rd, you sold a Godzilla PlayStation 4 game for $230. That is very nice. Sold a Rock Band game for $169. Sold a monitor for $134. A pair of golf clubs for $124. So it looks like some of your bigger priced items are electronics and video games, and obviously those will bring in good money. Here's a pair of vintage. Oh, there's an offer. We'll wait on that. Here we have a vintage pair of jeans and more electronics, a North Face jacket. All right. So let's now look at what's selling most recently. Most recently, we have a DVD sold for $9 and change, a Jordan T-shirt sold for $8.99. Looks like we tried an auction, and this auction did not work out so well. 99 cents, and that's kind of the problem with auctions. I know Andy in our group and also in our the reseller roundtable, like he's pro auction. I'm testing some out, but I'm very skeptical, to be honest, about auctions. And this is the reason why. This T-shirt only sold for 99 cents plus shipping. Um, to me, the problem with auctions are typically for 7 days, and the amount of people that will see and or want that item in that 7-day period. Not to mention, a lot of people just won't even mess with options because we live in a society that's instant gratification. They want to buy things now. Think about, we have Amazon. We want to buy it. We want to get it shipped to us quickly. So who has time to wait around for a 7-day auction? And this is kind of the problem. You can end up with these type of items that sell for way less than what it would normally go for. And here we have another auction item. This one got 4 bids, but it only sold for $225 plus shipping. This is a Lucky Brand T-shirt. Not so great. Here we have a pair of men's Wrestler jeans. Now think about this. This is Wrestler jeans, which is not a sought-after jean brand by any stretch of the imaginations. They are new with tags, but with a buy it now, it's sold for $13.50. Shipping, only charging $3.99 is you're losing money because that's probably going to go in a flat rate envelope, and if you're top rated seller, you can ship that for $7.91. So you're losing $4 or more on shipping. I would recommend having a couple of flat price points on shipping. On shipping, the $3.99 or $4.99 shipping is fine because most items will ship for that or less. But things, jeans, or jackets or hoodies like this one, most of those, if it's a pound or more, it's going to go out priority, and you can't really ship anything cheaper than $7.91. So I would set your priority shipping rate at $7.99 or maybe even $8.99 to give yourself a little wiggle room, and so you're not losing money on shipping there. We got a Brita filter replacements, pair of Levi's jeans. I mean, look at this. This is, to me, this is more evidence for the buy it now versus the auction. Here you sold a signature Levi's, which is not like the premier model or sub style of Levi's. This is a lower end brand, but you sold that for $18, which is good. Once again, shipping, you're losing out money. But if you put that on auction, that might have only went for 99 cents or a couple bucks. All right, so we're selling North Face, Carhartt, Raiders, Xbox 360, a Chargers jersey. All right, now let's go back to, let's turn off the solds. All right, and now we're looking at your items. Let's look at newly listed. These are items that have been listed most newly. See, we're still doing some media, which is fine. You don't have to just niche down. If you guys follow me, you know I am a big proponent of niching down, but it's okay to sell things other than your niche. I'm going to stick with clothing as far as this review. So let's take a look at this new listing. All right, here we have a Nike Air Jordan Jumpman 23 extra large black and red shirt. All right, I already see a problem here. Now, one thing to keep in mind at eBay Open, this is what eBay recommends. They recommend you list your items for optimization and search. The brand, which Nike Air Jordan, we got that part. The brand, what is it? Well, it's a shirt or a t-shirt, right? So I think it would be better to have Nike Air Jordan t-shirt. Then we want the gender, and the gender's not even on this one because of is it men's, is it women's? I don't know. And if I'm searching for this, that's kind of important information. So then you should have Nike Air Jordan men's. I'll just assume it's men's, and then the size, right? What is the size? X large. Now, here's another tip. eBay is matching search results to what the customer types in. When people are looking for extra large, I don't know many that would search for X large. We can test this out. Let's look. let's say Nike X large t-shirt. What do we get? We got 2,456 results. Let's change this to extra large. Oh, well, it might help. I'm sorry, hold on. To do this test, we gotta spell it right, okay? So Nike, let's go how Scott had it. X large t-shirt. Let's see how many search results we get. Okay, we got 106,000 and change. Let's change this to extra large. And it may be that eBay's automatically recognizing that and putting it in the right category. Okay, well look at this, extra large. I'm actually wrong. Look, there's only 72,000 when you type out extra large versus, and this is why you've got to test these things, Nike X large t-shirt. Here we have 106,000. Huh. And look, and it pulls up his because it is doing it by best match. Let's narrow that down to used, see if that makes a difference. All right, so we got 28,000. See, I guess it doesn't matter in this case because look, they're pulling in extra, X large, extra large. Even though you will see most people are typing out extra large, and I would recommend it. But it looks like eBay has recognized the X large as extra large. Okay, well there, finally proved my point. Once we get to pre-owned, we go from like, what was it? Less than 30,000 search results to 72,000 search results. So with that title, I would go ahead and type out extra large. So once again, eBay wants the brand. What is it, right? So we have a Nike, you can go ahead and put Air Jordan, Nike Air Jordan, shirt or t-shirt, men's, extra large, and then you put the other keywords. Like I would put 23 after the size, and then go ahead and you could put the color, black and red, and any other keywords like if this was basketball, maybe you want to put basketball on there. If this was a running top, you can put the keyword running. If it was vintage or anything like that, you could also put the fabric material in there. So this title could be optimized a little bit more. Something I do like is how you're using these coupons. eBay is really pushing repeat buyers and these instant coupons, and you're doing a good job with a 30% off coupon. I'm curious to see how those are converting for you. I know the coupons that I run really help convert and push sales. All right, let's look at the next listing. Here we have a NFL Oakland Las Vegas Raiders t-shirt. Now, you got to ask yourself, you also got to think, even though when you're looking at brands, and what is the brand on this? Okay, the brand is NFL, but I think sometimes you also got to think about what the customer is looking for. If somebody's searching for a Raiders shirt, the brand NFL isn't as strong. And I think in general with sports teams, I think the sports team is stronger than the actual brand, even if the brand is strong like Nike, Adidas, Reebok. So in this case, and let's test it, right? NFL Oakland Raiders t-shirt. Well, let's test it, and we can test it. Let's go down to pre-owned, used. We have 455, and obviously the way I typed it matches your title, so yours is showing up high, but we have 455. Now let's take this out, because in my opinion, we're looking to cast a big net. Oakland Raiders t-shirt. I think more people would search for Oakland Raiders t-shirt. And yeah, look, we had less than 400 to almost 800. So we're getting twice as many results. So when you're creating this title, I would use NFL. I just wouldn't use it right here. So I would put in Oakland Raiders or Oakland Las Vegas. I know they moved from Oakland to Las Vegas, so I think that's fine. Oakland Las Vegas Raiders t-shirt which is what it is, right? Let's get rid of this comma. In titles, we don't use commas or punctuation, and that could hurt you in the search results as well. Get rid of that comma. What size is it? Youth, large, 14, 16, that's fine. And then maybe back here, I would put NFL. I would also probably put the keyword boys, unisex, put the color, this is gray, football, keywords like that. Okay, so let's keep on cruising. I'm not going to really critique the video games since I don't sell a lot of those. All right. Oh, here we have another auction. And now this is it is the right season to sell the stuff. I know I've been selling ugly Christmas sweaters. They're starting to move right now. So we have the title is New with Tags, The Grinch One-Piece Sleeper for Instant Christmas Pajama Size Extra Large. Okay. Now, I wouldn't start my title with New with Tags. You can put that, and not only that, we have New with Tags in the title, but it's in the item specifics, it's pre-owned. So I'm confused. Is this actually New with Tags, or is it pre-owned? So if it is New with Tags, you've got to change the condition in the item specifics. But even if it is, like, get rid of this, or if you're going to use it, put it later in the title. So if somebody's searching for this, they're going to search. I don't think they're going to search the Grinch. So we would search Grinch. I don't know the brand. Okay, well that's the brand. So I see why you do that, but I don't think the brand is strong enough. And this is where you've got to, like if you were selling a pair of Levi's or a pair of Nike, you know, or even shoes, if you're selling Hoka 11, the brand is really strong. But the Grinch is not a strong brand. I don't think many people even, like, I didn't even know that was a brand. So I would get rid of that. I would just put Grinch, because people are searching for Grinch, right? But maybe they are. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting a little too critical. The Grinch or Grinch, what is it? I would probably put pajamas. I think more people are going to search pajamas than one-piece sleeper. And once again, we can test this, right? Grinch pajamas. How many of these are going to show up? Let's go to pre-owned. We get 282. How many, if we do one-piece sleeper, you only get 27. Wow, so you're getting 10x with pajamas. So, and that's what I thought. I didn't know it would be that big of a difference. So you can see how keywords and their placements really matter. So I would change this title to Grinch or The Grinch Pajamas. What is the gender? If these are infants or kids, I would put that. So I'd put The Grinch Pajamas, infants, extra large. Extra large. Then we could put all those other keywords, right? Christmas, holidays, to-do list, color, red, all those keywords would go here at the end. And let's look at the description. We haven't even looked at that. Actually, Scott, I don't see anything in the description, right? So, like, if I'm shopping for some pajamas for an infant, or really with clothing, excuse me, you really need the sizing information. So I would include that down here. You've got return information, which is okay, even though in this contact, you know, reach out to us, that's fine. But with clothing, I think we really need to have the sizing, either a picture showing the sizing or the measurements. Same thing, we don't have sizing right here, and that would really help. Like with a shirt, I would include the chest measurement, which if it's pit to pit doubled, or you could just indicate pit to pit, like maybe it's 20 inches or chest 40 inches, and then the length from the bottom of the collar to the bottom of the shirt you're going to want the chest and the length. If you're doing jeans, I don't know if we have any jeans here. If you're going to do jeans, then you will want, yeah, oh yeah, that's really hard, and your sales would be a lot better. With jeans, I do the waist measurement. I do the rise, which is from the waist to the crotch. You're going to want to do the inseam, which is from the crotch to the bottom of the hem. And then you're going to want to do the leg opening, which is this measurement right here. And you'll want to include that in your description. All this information about return. Matter of fact, it's kind of redundant. Why do we have this here twice? I think it would be better if you want to post something, you could copy and paste your title, even though that's debatable. You can put that in here. Here, I'll give you an example of what I have, and I'm not saying I'm the end all be all expert, but here let's look at. So here is the format that I have. Well, actually, my format's a little different. I was using a VA to create these, and I've got rid of my VAs, and I'm now creating these listings. But you do see I have the measurements in it. I had this even when I had a VA, the chest and the length, and she put some other information, put the SKU, which is not needed because that's in another place where you can find that when you sell your item. Let's look at your pictures real quick. Your pictures, I see you're doing a flat lay on the floor, which is fine. You got that wooden background. Actually, the pictures look bright. You're able to see what it is. We got 1, 2, 3, got the size tag, 4, made in the USA, 5. Now, I made a video last week about the eBay quality listing reports and all the things that eBay measures you with. And one of those things is the number of pictures. And you only have 5 pictures. I think I have on average about 11. And the more pictures you have, it's better for the customer because they're able to see the item from more angles. So I would try to increase it. And what I do is this first picture is fine. You know, you see the whole front. And then I kind of zoom in or get a little bit closer, and I will get the front half of the jeans or the pants. I will zoom in closer right here because the closer you get to it, the more accurate the colors are, and you can see that real close up. That would be my third picture, is maybe this focus right here. Then for the fourth picture, I would get the bottom half of the pants. If there's any flaws, also take pictures of that. Common with jeans is maybe you get some fraying right here on the bottom of the hems. You could take that. Picture 6, I do this one where we do the full back, even though part of it's cut out. That can be an improvement. And same thing, like I focus on the top half, 7, bottom half, 8. One of the pictures I do is like with jeans, a lot of times people are looking for what is the closure. And so we don't know, is this button fly, is this zipper, do we have hooks? So I would open this up to take a picture of the opening here, then move in. This picture of the size is good. You got a picture of this made in USA, which is probably means it's vintage. And one other picture I would take is the material fabric. Is it cotton? Is it what type of blend? Because sometimes people are looking for that. So just, you know, if you try to increase the number of pictures, and you just want to show the item from as many angles as possible. And it doesn't take long to even take 10, 11, 12 pictures. You know, you should be able to do that in under 2 minutes, and your item will show up higher in ranking. So going back to the title one last time, and I don't want to belabor this point too much. Like this title, I'm really confused, right? EUC, excellent use condition. Well, nobody's searching for EUC or excellent use condition. What is the brand? Is it you? Okay. And we don't want this period here. So we should have, is it you? What is it? These are camo pants. So we should have, is it you, camo pants, men's. You can also get rid of the apostrophe because it doesn't get picked up. It'll get read even without the apostrophe. Men's, and then the size 44. I would also include the inseam. And see, you don't have any of these measurements, so I don't even know what the inseam is. Well, here it is. It's 36. So you can find the item specifics, but a lot of people aren't going to take the time to look. So I would have this is it you, camo pants or camouflage pants? I'd put camo pants, men's 44 X or by 36. And then go ahead and fill out the other keywords, right? You could talk about the color, which, you know, it's camo, so it's kind of hard to say. Maybe you put keywords like military, hunting, comfortable. The keyword rare, if it truly is rare, is good. Vintage, you would want in there if these are vintage, and I don't know, to be honest. I'm not familiar with that brand. But the fact that it's made in the USA, that's a flag that it very well could be. And let's look at your pricing real quick. I think in general your pricing must be good, or your sell-through rate wouldn't be that high, because even with these mistakes, you're still selling a lot of items. So let's go to Terapeak real quick. Excuse me. And what is it? Is it you camo pants? Okay, we're not getting anything. So this is rare, right? Because you're not gonna, it's not even pulling up in Terapeak, and this is over the past year. So let's just say, I don't know, just as an example though, right? Like if these were Levi's, which is more common, Levi's camo pants, looking over the past year, looking at used, we have 540 that have sold, and it gives you the price range and the average sell price of like $21, and you could sort this from high to low. You could also sort it by ended most recently, which here we have a pair that sold for 12 and change, but that's a boy size. Here we have men's, this sold for 24, 25, auction for 19. So this average and this range are good tools. It also gives you the average shipping, the free shipping, the total number sold. Like if I listed these, I'd like to list a little bit high because I run a lot of promotions and do coupons and sales. So I'd probably list these at like $29.99 plus $8.99 shipping is where I would go. Your pricing, I don't know. You'd probably have to do a little bit more research. I'm just not familiar with that brand. And if you ever are going to run an auction, in my opinion, it's if you get something that's truly rare and you really can't find any comps on it, that's the time to use auction. And personally, I don't think I would set an auction at 99 cents, because this very well could sell for only 99 cents, and it may be worth $40 or $50 or more. And you may lose out on that sell. So there are some of my key takeaways. I guess to sum it up, DDDReseller, I like your sell-through rate, which indicates your pricing is good, and you're also selling a mix, so it's not just clothing, which could be helping that sell-through rate. Pictures, as far as the color, which the colors look good, but like look at this. We're even that first picture. Now that I look at it, and let's break it down. Let's just look at the clothing. We want to make sure we get the whole item in the frame. And with shirts, maybe you want to go with a 1:1 ratio versus this 4:3. And on the first picture, a lot of times we're not getting the full item in there. The title, we want to look at the title, make sure we're following eBay's, because we're trying to optimize search, right? Brand, and there are some exceptions, right? And we talked about with the Grinch and some other occasions, but in general, you want the brand, what it is, the gender, men's, women's, youth, infants, etc., the size, and then all the other keywords. And I think if you make some of those changes, you're like, this one is good. Like this is a good picture. You've got the whole item framed. You can see the complete item. 1, 2, 3. We're showing the size tag. But we only got 3 pictures. In my opinion, that's not enough. We don't even have a picture of the back of it, so we don't know what it looks like from the back. Nautica men's shirt, and this looks a little better as far as the title. So I think if you make some of those changes, it'll help your sell-through rate and get you more sales. And ultimately, that's what we're after. Guys, if you found this helpful, or if you would like your own store review, I can also review Poshmark closets. I can review Mercari. I've sold on different platforms over the years, so I don't mind looking at different platforms. Whatever your store is, leave the link below and tell me specifically if there's things you want me to look for, and I will tell you what I think, see if I can offer you any suggestions. If you found this content useful, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel. Until next time, everyone, have a good day.